Shouldn't be a surprise to you, but pets are not immune to poisonous foods and toxins. The ASPCA manages hundreds of thousands of calls each year, and National Poison Prevention Week for humans and pets is later this month. Also, Easter isn't that far away, which means Easter lilies will be everywhere. Joining us again today, Dr. Carrie Oakes with Goodheart Animal Health Center. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about lilies, because lilies are extremely dangerous for kitties.
Yes, yes, please. Lilies in general, any type of lily, Easter, tiger lily, all of them. The pollen from those lilies are so poisonous to cats' kidneys that even just exposure to just nearly the pollen can put them into like a renal disease type of state. And not only lilies, but there's chocolate, the grapes as well. And, just regular household cleaners, but around this time, definitely the lilies.
You'd think that my kitties wouldn't be interested in chocolate, but they tend to like sniff it out and they're looking for it. So those are the plants, especially. Cats seem to be really interested in them.
Absolutely.
And many of them are dangerous, right?
Yeah, many of them are dangerous. Almost all of them are. I just err on the side of, if you have a cat, I'd probably put it out of reach or just not have them in your house.
It's hard to put things out of reach for kitties.
Yep, exactly.
I know that. Okay, so we've got some items on the table. What are some things that we should be looking out for that we may not be thinking about?
Yes. So a lot of things that come to my mind that it's harder to think about for me. One of them is like your drain cleaners and everything. So when I put it down the drain and walk away, I'm always making sure they're not going to go lick it up. A lot of the times, if you do have little kids at home and we're having like a trail mix type of situation, lots of things in there are not great. So just that's a huge thing to watch out for. And then Easter candy. I think about the drain cleaner often ends up in a cabinet underneath the drain, which is another place that kitties can go and explore. Exactly.
Yeah, things that you don't think about. I see ibuprofen on the table.
Yes.
What's bad about that?
Yeah, so a lot of human medications that are even over the counter, cats and dogs just should not, get into them. Even if we drop even just one of those pills on the floor and a cat gets into it, it can sometimes be really detrimental to their kidneys too. So just keeping these things out of reach, ideally for cats in like a locked, cabinet. Or just when you're not able to supervise maybe your dog in a cage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, locked cabinet for kitties seems like a smart idea.
For sure.
So let's say we aren't as careful as we should be, and something like this ends up getting eaten.
Yep.
What do we need to do then?
It's inevitable for any one of us, and so when that does happen, just the first thing I think about is calling the ASPCA Poison Pet Hotline. As a veterinarian, that's what I'm going to direct, any one of my clients to. The first thing that we do when we get one of these cases, we have the clients call, and then we have them save the wrapper is a huge one too, because all the ingredients are different. And then just kind of calling your vet and just making sure that you can get in and address it quickly as possible.
Or get to an emergency vet if it's something more detrimental. Makes sense.
Exactly.
Dr. Carrie Oakes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back.